Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are looking at a new Bluetooth speaker. This one is from Mpow, makers of a lot of different products. Honestly, these guys make all kinds of stuff. I didn't even know until I looked at their catalog, and I was like, wow, they really make a lot of different things, and they make them good. Actually, they're a good price, and they're very good quality built. As you can see by this, really attractive. Comes in a variety of colors, blue, green, many different colors. This black color here. You see these base ports on the side. They got kind of like a texture to them. I'm not sure if that's metal or plastic. The rest of the build on this feels like plastic, but it's solid. It's got a decent weight to it without being overly weighty. You get a lanyard there, which I tied the knots myself. Did a horrible job. But there you see the logo. This is plastic, has a little bit of like a rubberized feel. It's kind of a matte feeling, so no fingerprints there. That's good. There's your light for your power, pairing. As you can see, we have the aux and a USB-C jack. Always looking for the C. That's always good. This special button here, originally I thought it was to pair 3. We'll get into that in just a minute when we get into the features. You have your power on, volume up, volume down, play and pause. Works great. Watched a Royal Rumble with this. The sound emanates from this part of the grill right here, and of course the bass reflexes allow to the bass. You see when you push in one end, the air makes the other end move, allowing that air to move through those, giving you some really decent bass. We'll get into the sound in just a minute. Just going over the build, it's nice, it fits in the hand just right. It can be used like this as well, and of course resting on the flat part where the logo is. You can also put it that way. Still have access to the buttons, that's good. Stealthy, you know, the buttons are all black. I do notice that a lot of the companies, the buttons are the color of the devices. My only thing I would suggest is maybe, I would love to see one where the buttons actually light up so you can see them at night. And also I would like to see them in a color that, like these could have been in maybe white or red or anything. Blue to match the light, that would have been fine. So they just stand out a little bit. They're very easy though, they're very big, and even with your eyes closed, you can just feel, obviously you can tell that that's the plus, and the round is the power. And play and pause is much bigger. So they're very easy to use. They really don't need to be. It is just something that I've noticed on a lot of these, and I think it would improve it a little bit, especially light up things, because let's face it, I like things that light up. Okay, my little UV sanitizer light, I just love playing with that, even though I'm not sure if this even works. So anybody have one of those? Let me know if the portable one works or not. I know that the bigger ones in the boxes that you put things in, those definitely work. I think they've been tested and they do work. UV light does kill germs. That's why they use it on things like water things and stuff like that, because it kills the germs and does a good job at it. Here's the box that it comes in, keeping with that Mpow motif. They have a nice orange box with a lot of their stuff. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put this aside for now. Looking at the box, so it has an IPX7 waterproof. I think they really meant water resistant. IPX ratings are usually water resistant, and when you get into double digits, which you usually only find on a phone or something like that, then you start getting into things that can actually survive water for long periods of time. You drop this in the pool. It was tested, by the way. Anything IPX7 or above, I'm going to actually immerse. This was put in water, worked just fine. Comes out of the water, works just fine. Didn't even take on any water. A lot of these things, they start bubbling and the water gets inside, but it doesn't short it out or anything, because I guess it's waterproofed on the inside. This didn't even bubble, so that was nice. It did its job well. Ultra portable, definitely. It has a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels solidly built. But it isn't the heaviest one that I have, so it really is nice and portable. Hi-fi audio sounds really good. That's a spoiler. Obviously, I like the way this one sounded. Maybe not the best one that I have, but it's for the price, man. It definitely is the best one so far for the price. Let's see, Polycast. We'll get into that in just a minute. And TWS connection. That just means it's Bluetooth connection. On the back, some of the features. We already said all that stuff. We're going to get into the Partycast in just a second. Partycast is a game changer with this, and that is this top button right here. Bring it right toward the camera. This button right here. You can connect up to 100 of these together. Can you imagine that? Everybody having a party and everybody bringing one of these. Connecting 100. That is amazing. I can just imagine what that must sound like. What else? We have the battery. It is a 4,400 milliamp battery. The charging time on that is 3.5 hours. It supports Bluetooth 5.0. It doesn't say, so I'm assuming the Bluetooth code is AAC. The wireless range, 100 feet. I can totally say that meets that, maybe even excels at that. I have like a lot of interference here, and Bluetooth stuff, it's really good to test, because if I'm moving around and it's cutting out, it's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means that it's susceptible. This thing totally went with everywhere I went, and it didn't cut out once, played perfectly, and that was just using the television. I had a nice experience watching a Royal Rumble with this. I put this on the bed next to me, and it sounds so clear, and the vocals are very clear and everything. But we'll get into that in just a minute. I'll put this back. This box, nice orange box they got. I like that it stands out. You get your USB-C charging cable. It's a nice cable. You get a warranty registration card, and I believe 2-year warranty. It's with everything with an Mpow, I assume, has a 2-year warranty. That's good. They stand behind their products. Nice, nice laid out manual, and the product itself made very well. Looks very nice as well, because looks are important with a Bluetooth speaker. It's a statement. You're going to bring it with you. You don't want to bring this ugly old speaker. You want to bring something that looks decent as well. And this does a good job. It looks decent, and more importantly, it performs well. Actually, it performed well with calls too. The microphone actually works very good. This is all like a nylon. This isn't cloth, so it's not going to attract fur and hair and lint as much as a cloth grill would. So overall, nice features. I mean, that 100 speakers connection thing is incredible. I've never seen that before, and that's kind of a cool feature to have on here, unique. I don't know if there's anybody else that does this. We've done 8 Bluetooth speakers now, 3 of which only made the review. This is one of 3. The other ones were just horrid, tinny, awful canned sound. Vocals sounded like somebody shouting out of a FM radio, and the bass was non-existent. Now we're going to get into this one. This one, very good sound. I was expecting it to be like boomy bass because of the dual bass ports and everything. No, not the case. It has some very good bass. It's kind of a balanced signature with the elevation and the bass, some good highs, and the mids are nice and forward on that, making them very clear, maybe a hint of warmth to them. But overall, with the AAC code, obviously we're not getting nitpicky with the sound because it's Bluetooth and it's not like a wired connection. I did not use these wired. Sometimes I'm going to do that with maybe the larger Bluetooth speakers. I'll use them wired. I'm assuming it sounds very good wired as well, because it sounds excellent on Bluetooth. But overall, build quality, look-wise, and sound-wise was excellent. I can recommend it. Good vocals, really good bass, nice highs. They weren't tin canny. They weren't splashy. There was actually some good details to the highs. I could hear all kinds of like little things and everything when I was watching the Royal Rumble with this, and music was a pleasure with this as well. So, for overall double duty, I did use this for gaming too, including mobile, and the Switch was used. And there was a minimal amount of lag. That, of course, is going to depend on if you're using a dongle. What dongle are you going to be using? Your phone, the television, does it have a good Bluetooth connection? This doesn't support the low latency, so there's going to be a little bit of a lag there, but not anything that makes it less enjoyable. And just that's basically it in a nutshell. It's a very nice, very portable, well-built, solid feeling speaker. We're going to shut it off now. Shutting it off. Some really good sound to it. Some really nice features and some unique ones. That party button. What can I say? It's a well-built speaker that sounds good. I think it looks good, personally. Whether you're using it in that direction or down on the logo, that's up to you. But overall, yeah, this is a nice portable device. It's been a pleasure using this. This has been the Mpow Soundhot R9, and this is their portable, affordable Bluetooth speaker. And it says, dream, explore, and inspire. Just take this with you and enjoy the music wherever you want to go. You can see the sound grill right there shining through. Very nice Bluetooth speaker. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was informative. And I'll leave a link down to this to the Amazon store. If you're in another country and everything, just type in Mpow and find their stuff, and or ask me and I'll find you a link. Thank you so much. Please stay safe, and I'll see you somewhere out on the internet. Thank you.